Hey strangers, I'm back for another video. I haven't put one up in a while because I had this really bad virus last week, and this is the first day that I felt well enough to go out of the house and to put hair on my head. You know, I feel bad if I'm not even putting the hair on my head. I have hair. I actually have thick, healthy hair. It's turning gray, but I preferred my wigs. So if I don't put a wig on, you know I feel bad. This review is going to be for this wig, Kai by Rene of Paris in Melted Sunset, guys. Melted Sunset. Now, this is my third Rene of Paris wig, and I'm going to start with the cons, and this goes for all of the Rene of Paris wigs that I have. They all have this issue, and it is these knots, guys. These. I'm not sure if you can see that, but it's very conspicuous. It may not show up on the camera, but I can really see that. Let me see if I can just kind of mosey on in there. Now, like I said, I'm not sure if it shows up on camera or not, but I know it's like that. I can see it. That is the one thing I don't like about any of my Rene of Paris wigs. Now, you're probably wondering, why do I keep buying them if they have this knots issue and it drives me crazy? Well, guys, if I could find this color, this melted sunset color, this fantastic, oh, focus, melted sunset color on one of the wigs that offers the lace front that I like, I would buy it from them. But nobody else has this color. Nobody else has Plumberry Jam, which is why I have my Ray. And there isn't another wig out there quite like Zuma and Mochaccino LR. I can't find even a closely similar wig to any of them. So I bought these, and I will do the work to make it look like something I want to wear. Now, Kai is a beautiful wig. Look at this, guys. It's a nice sleek style. And one thing I'm not good at is like hair in my face, but if you are one of those girls that's okay with hair in your face, you're probably looking gorgeous all the time because we look so good like this, don't we, girls? I can't stand it. I'm constantly pushing it out of my face, so I don't like hair in my face all the time, but I do really like Kai. I like the hair, and this is what I envisioned when I went to my stylist last time. I wanted my hair to kind of look like this. But my natural hair, guys, it's really thick. It has a mind of its own. It would never in a million years agree to do this for me. It might do it after about an hour in front of the mirror. It would do it, and then 15 minutes later, I'd go back into my bathroom, and my hair would be like, ha ha, look what we did. And it would be it'd be a mess. So that's why I keep buying my Rene of Paris wigs, is the color. I can get the styles usually somewhere else, with the exception of Zuma, but I can't get the color anywhere else. So with that said, let's take a look at this wonderful color. I really like Melted Sunset. Now, a lot of people don't like it. And I'll tell you, you can't do like a ton of the styling options with Melted Sunset that you might be able to do with others. Because look what the hairline's like, guys. Look at that. They didn't do any rooting here. If they'd done some rooting there, it might have been a little bit better. But I'm just not going to wear this wig back. You know, I like the color that much, and I like the style that much, that I just won't wear it back. That is not to say that you cannot style with Kai. And I'm going to throw up some pictures at the end of this video to show you how I did style it and how good it looks when it's styled. I've used these little clippy things right here, little claw clips. Yay, rawr, I'm a claw monster. And they've got like little flowers all over the edge. I wore these out when I went to have lunch with my husband today, guys. I like these little infant baby clips. And I've got a picture where I used these two little rose clips. This barrette, I used this barrette right over here on this side, and it pulls double duty, guys. It looks good, and it gets this out of my face. I don't worry about this side nearly as much. It kind of stays out of my face, but this side right here, you'll see throughout the video. It will end up down over my eye. So there are going to be pictures of styles at the end, so make sure that if you don't watch this whole thing, skip to the end so you can see all those pretty styles. I'm going to just kind of do a little turn so you can see the color. Here's my right side. Here's the top, guys. It has a left mono part, and you may not be able to see it because on this wig I didn't wear a wig cap because I wanted to minimize, you know, kind of this look, the knot look. So I wore like one of those netting caps like this, and then my dark hair just kind of comes through it. So here's the left side. And let's see if I can show you guys the back side. You're really gonna like the back. And it's such a beautiful color, and on this style it's really pretty. I originally thought I wanted it on the Ivana Mono, which is by Amore. It is the kind of medical line of Rene of Paris, so you get the higher end features on an Amore wig. Like the Ivana Mono has a full mono filament top, and it's got the lace front. So I really wanted to get one of those, but I have so many of those real loose curl wavy wigs that I thought, I'm gonna try something different. Plus that was like hard to find. I couldn't find it available anywhere. Everyone was sold out of it. So like I said, it's a Rene of Paris. I got it from Sister Wigs. It came in this little box, your standard Rene of Paris box. And let me get the card out so that I can kind of show you all the stuff on it. So right there, kind of see it's Melted Sunset and it's Kai. It's a beautiful, beautiful piece of hair. It's comfortable. So I don't know if any of you have watched my my Peppermint by Belle Tress review, but my main complaint about that wig was that it was so itchy that I had to wear one of these stocking caps under it, one of the pantyhose thingies on my head. And I'm not necessarily opposed to those. I do wear them with some of my wigs just because I feel like they kind of stay in place better if I wear those, or maybe the mono top or mono part looks better with one of those underneath it. But I don't do that under this one. And it's comfy. Like a lot of times, partway through your day, your head starts to itch or the wig gets uncomfortable. It pinches the back of your ears. This one's not doing that. It doesn't do that at all. And even though I don't like these knots, guys, I kind of, I just kind of try to position the hair so that it's kind of falling forward a little, so that minimizes the appearance of those knots. And also I wore it out in a clip, so I was able to just kind of push that down and still hold it out of my face. One thing about all of my Rene of Paris wigs, this one included, was the hair just kind of flies around. Little strands of hair are just all over the place, and they get in your face and they're falling down here. And what I did to keep that from happening was I used this Jon Renau Easy Hair, and it is a conditioning spray for synthetics. Can you see that? No. John Rene Easy Hair Conditioning Spray for all synthetic fibers. And it worked really well. I sprayed it on here and then I kind of finger placed everything just kind of like this, real gentle. And it stayed out of my face, the little hairs. You know, I mean, this whole clump thing that's happening right here, it does fall. But the little hairs are not flying in my face anymore, so I think I'm going to try that with all of my wigs. I mean, I'm sure that there are a multitude of YouTubers out there that have already said this, but that conditioning spray, y'all, it was really awesome. It made this tolerable. So what else can I say about it? It's a mono part. I'm sure that if you go out there and you look around, you can see the inside of this cap. I don't typically show the inside of the cap if there are a lot of videos where you can see it, and there are. There's even another video of this particular color. Fabricating Fringe did a video of this color, and she's the reason that I went ahead and took the plunge and bought it. Let me just show you a couple of little styling things, and that's mostly because I want to get it out of my face. I just want to get it out of my face, guys. Oh, another thing about this wig, when you're pulling it back like this, make sure you get up under here and pull some down so that you don't end up, you know, revealing wefts. I like these little clips like right here. Also, because of that hairline, you really want to leave some of this right here kind of falling down on the side, because you don't want to pull this back, because then you get that. So I leave it kind of laying down a little bit. And I'm just going to do the one clip, even though you'll see in the pictures that I did 2 of them when I went out to lunch. It was super cute. It was so adorable. I love these little things. I got them off of Amazon, and I will link them. So if anybody wants one of these beautiful little clips, or they come in a pack of 2, you can get them. Also, that barrette right there, I got that on Amazon as well, and I will link it. Let me show you what that one looks like, because I kind of dug this one. I thought this one on this wig looked really cute. So, a couple of the things that I really, again, leave some hair coming down right here. And then I like to pull this a little bit like this so that it kind of covers up that hairline. And then I put this through. Oop, I didn't even get the hair, guys. It's a lot harder when you're not in front of the mirror, let me just say. All right, now let me find the other end of it. This is what you wanted to tune in and watch today, right? Me struggling and fighting with a barrette. All right, there we go. Now, if I were in front of a mirror, this would probably be a much better job, but I'm not in front of a mirror. And then once you get it in there, I just kind of pull this a little bit. And then these little hairs right here, because I sprayed them with conditioner, if I just do this, they'll stay off to the sides. And look how cute that is. Like, this is a perfect little barrette to keep it out of your face, and it looks really pretty. It matches my top and my spiffy little scarf thingy. I wanted to wear this to Easter because I was going to have Easter dinner with my family, and I was so sick that I couldn't go to Easter. And I didn't get to wear this, and I didn't get to wear my little hat. When you pull it back like that, you kind of expose some of that pretty orangey stuff underneath, the actual sunsetty looking parts of it. And it's kind of why I did it on this side too earlier, because I was able to kind of show off some of that real pretty hair underneath there. Now, some people really don't like it because they don't like how yellow the ends are. I didn't mind that, guys. I mean, I know everybody prefers melted marshmallow to this melted sunset, but I really like this one. And I've been looking for kind of sunset hair for a long time. And Rene of Paris was the first one to come along and offer it. You know, so if anybody from the other wig makers is watching, guys, I would totally buy this. And especially like if it came in one of the lines with the, you know, ultra fine Swiss lace fronts. I'm gonna show you Easter look since I didn't get to go to Easter and show everybody my pretty Easter hairs. See right here, those knots are the most apparent right there. And I didn't want them to show. So what I did is, look what I'm doing, y'all. I'm just kind of positioning this so there's some hair out right here. And then I'm gonna grab some of this, just some of it, because I wanna leave some out. And then I'm gonna put my little headband on. And that covers like the really problematic part of the hair for me. Pull this down so you can't see those knots. And see, this is like kind of, this is problem solved for me. Because it covers everything that I don't really care for about this wig. It's a little fruity. This is how the hair looks. This is pretty true to how it looks too, guys. Kai by Rene of Paris in Melted Sunset. I got it from Sister Wigs. Thank you for watching.